It's a little after 5. Sun is still down. Or actually, nope, it's just coming up. The horses bit this down just fine. So they're getting out of here this morning. Okay, I was gonna let them out, but there's no gate. Yeah, they bit this down pretty nice. Just in a half a day. So I have to go turn the power off, which is, I guess it would be like a city block away. And then go back down there and open the gate. I think I will use the gator to go do it though. Okay, the wire's off. I mean, this doesn't look like much. It looks like regular rope, but it's got aluminum in there, and it will put you directly on your ass. Hold on. Hey, calm down, you two. Gently. Watch out. Come on, Mark, move it. Make Blue go through the trees, you big lunkhead. Okay. Hopefully these horses bite down some of these long patches. Like I've said earlier, any of the long stuff that they don't mow down, I have to come in after them and hit with the brush whacker, because we can't mow in here yet. The other pasture over there we can mow. So when they're done in that pasture, we kick the poop and then mow it. But these two pastures are so full of garbage that they can't be mowed yet. And we don't have a brush hog, not that it would help all that much. I also need new bucket posts so that I can get this whole strip bucketized. Yeah, horses are a whole lot of work. If you've seen any of the recent videos, you've seen this area. The shed is there, and the haymow, the container, is right there. What I need is something exactly the same width as this passageway to go down the hill to here. Over here in well, I'm just outside of the dry lot. There's going to be a gate here for this road, but over here I need to remove the rocks along a line about right here. I need to remove the rocks at the top and put them over here where it's shy rocks, and right just in this little area it's short some rocks so that I can get my fill in this area, which is still in the back of my truck. And I've been going back and forth on how to put this stairway in. I gotta have a quick way from there down into here, and the easiest way is to bring it right down here. Well, not the easiest, it would be the most convenient way, but it's damn near impossible to do. I can't remove these rocks because they're retaining the dirt, and there's going to be a bunch of fill going up to that split in the boards there. So there's another 10 inches or so in some places, but a minimum of 6 inches of fill going up there. So this stuff will cave in during a good rain because it gets the water from the roof there. If I take this completely out and put the stairway there, which is what I would love to do, but I can't without building a concrete retaining wall back there. And I don't have the cash for that right now. And don't know if I want to do it or not. So I actually have a drawn up plan to come down with the stairway right here to, oh, right in that area somewhere, and then turn and then come down to here, and then use the area underneath the stairway for storing some of these implements. It looks like that's what I'm going to end up doing. Because just a stairway straight this way comes way out here, which might work, but I don't know. That's what I got the computer for. I'm going to model this up on the computer. I have the beginnings of one of them, and I'll get that modeled up, and I'll show that process, how to get stuff, well, not how to, but I'll show the modeling process as well. But for right now, the fencing is not a big priority. I got to get in here and do some brush whacking and get going on this fence and get going on this stairway for right now. But today I have a track meet. We're getting towards the end. She has this is called the Last Chance track meet, and it's in a town, it's an hour and 15 minutes away. So with preparation and all that other stuff, I don't have much more than noon, and it's going to be in the low 80s today, so I got to get my butt moving and get the gardens in before it gets blazing over by the road there. It's already 8:30. Half of my day is already burned up, and I still haven't gotten to a lot of the stuff I wanted to do. I ended up spraying the I got the road raked, and then I realized I had to spray glyphosate there to knock down some new weeds that were growing up. And then I went all over the place knocking down other weeds that had started coming up. And then I realized I had this new area back here with the shelter that I had to add to my spraying routine, my spring spraying routine. So I've been spraying both 2,4-D and glyphosate. 2,4-D on the other side by around the barn, and that we'll call it the parking lot where this shelter and the container used to be. That whole area got sprayed with 2,4-D, and all of this stuff, if I don't spray this, like this grass here, I've got a little bit of wind coming. The grass growing up between the boards here, and pretty soon this whole place will just disappear into the weeds. It only takes a few weeds that are 4 or 5 feet tall and as big as a bush to just make this place disappear. So if you're not constantly on it, the place will soon look like it's abandoned. So I'm going to get back at this, and it turns out I have an appointment at noon to get my truck work done, and this breaker rock that I got from the dump, oh geez, it's probably been a week and a half ago. This needs to get dumped back behind the shed where the walkway is going, so I can get to my appointment. So I gotta get busy. It is really hard getting stuff around this corner right now, but that should be solved. I'll get this gravel. This gravel will be up to about here. So I'm going to get this tube sand that was used in my truck last winter and them concrete bases from that were under the container. Get that stuff all in here and then get that stuff out of my truck. Unfortunately, all of these lilies have to go. I've already sprayed them with glyphosate. They just have no place here, and I have no time to move them. I just need to get the round concrete pylons over here, and I'll be done for the day. That is the breaker rock that I just put in here. It's going to wash into all these nooks and crannies in these rocks, but that's okay. I'll just keep adding some until it stabilizes. Right here, this drain, if you watched any of the previous videos, it goes down right near the base of that cedar tree right there, so that the water doesn't wash this whole area out. All these hills and stuff kind of lead towards this. So this will have a wooden framework inside here with a wooden deck going back to roughly level, roughly the other side of the container. And this will be underneath, you know, with a screen on it like this, and a hatch to get at it. And it'll have to have a dam here to stop the water from, when it's really rushing, from going right past it. So it needs to stop the water, make it go down the drain. And then I need a flat surface here to walk on. Then it'll come around the corner and turn to gravel and go all the way to the back there. So I have access to this side of the shed. And so I can get back here into the pasture and stuff much easier than scaling this rock wall here. So I'm going to get them pylons in here. I think they'll fit right through here. I had hoped to get the tops level with where the ground is going to be, but maybe that's a little too ambitious. You know, they've been with us for 7 years. I poured them the day after we started building here, so they have kind of sentimental value. I'll see if I can get that done, but for now I just need to get them over here. Just 2 more and I'm done with this crap. Well, that's it for today. Got to get my truck to the shop, get my ass showered up, and go to a track meet. Yeah, this will be pretty nice back here. I'm going to get the flat part, the finished part of these, flush with this level, or at a drainage height, right in a row right along here. Just throw some breaker rock under them and some gravel and a little bit of tamping and it'll be done. I'll just have the four round things in a row. Okay, stop back tomorrow. And what's going on tomorrow? I don't know. I guess it depends on how hot it's going to be. I think it's going to be another hot one tomorrow. So I will probably get this back fencing in early in the morning. And then depending on the heat, I'll probably get them gardens done tomorrow evening. That back garden I was talking about earlier, over where these pylons came from. So I'll figure that out tomorrow. Join me and see what I do.